Okay, but why are we making literary classics sexy? Like, who is putting boobs on the cover of Crime and Punishment? Jail. You are. Jail time for you. Hey guys, my name's Angus and today we are pretending we didn't see. We're looking away. Just you wait, okay? Today we're gonna take a deep dive into some graphic design choices because choices were made here and not necessarily good ones. I was racking my brain on what kind of video I wanted to do today and I stumbled across this. There are a lot of terrible book covers out there, especially in the realm of classics where books are just like ticked over into the realm of public domain, and then every publisher and their dog has just slapped a shitty cover on a Jane Austen book and called it a day. But there is one publishing company that has seemed to rise above the rest. We're talking about Wordsworth Classics. I don't know if you guys know of this company. We actually stock these books at my work. That's how I first came across them. I don't know how it happened. I don't know what they're doing in my store. These books are worth like $5 or something, and although that price point is appealing, are you willing to have this on your bookshelf? Because I, for one, sure as hell aren't okay with this. This is scary. So today I just want to kind of go through some of these covers and break them down with you, just have a bit of a laugh, because as much as I would like to try and fix these covers, I don't know if I have that kind of time or skill set. I don't know if they're worth redeeming either. Like, it's not worth anyone's time at this point. All right, first up, let's look at Alice in Wonderland. Okay, work. This one gives me nightmares. The rabbit, for one. Like, I'm scared. I'm fucking scared. What is that? The like ratio of body to head? You know what it looks like? That rat from that show, Pinky and the Brain. It looks like Brain from Pinky and the Brain, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. These costumes look like they're straight out of like costumebox.com, like one of those places where they don't want to infringe any copyright, but they're really like walking the fine line, like Wondrous Land girl costume or something. Oh man, and the Cheshire Cat in the background. Imagine if the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland movie looked like this. Okay, Dracula. Oh boy. His eyes are so red. We really went to town with the eyes, didn't we? There's a few different versions of this one. It's like they tried a few variations of the same idea and just none of them stick the landing. They all look like shit. And this one is my favorite. This looks like the kind of guy who asked for a refund on his meal after he's finished eating the whole meal, so the plate's completely clean, and he comes back to the kitchen. And he only speaks in like deep mumbly tones, like 3 men in a boat. Okay, first of all, the hats. That's not how they work. That's not how hats sit on your head. Does this man even have a head? What happened? Also, the more you look at this one, the more you notice things. The suspenders on this guy, they're not attached to anything, and they're painted on. Like, did you think we weren't gonna notice that? The like life ring thing on the boat and the whole like left side of this image looks like it's been painted on, which doesn't match the right. This one's one of my favorites. The Iliad. Yes, the sexy armory costumes from the 300 movie series. That is exactly what I think of when I think of the Iliad. Very much historically accurate. I don't know if they were trying to entice a new audience to read the Iliad with this. Don't really think it'll work though. I could just imagine some like old ancient history teacher walking around with this cheap edition in his hand, like fucking on display for everyone to see. I need to see that. Those thighs though, bone apple teeth. Look, to be honest, what's going on here is really interesting. Like there's some really good salience going on here with the circle vector thing. Like it draws your eye in and it works, but just the blending and the textures and the lighting, we were close with this one. Next up, let's jump to Robinson Crusoe. Now, there's something slightly off about the faces on these people. It's like the angles are just like tiniest bit not right, and that just doesn't sit well with you. Like it just really makes me uncomfortable. It's like, it's only really slightly though, and it's so unsettling. Anyway, we love our brooding shirtless man, and that parrot. It literally looks like a straight to video movie from the 90s. Crime and Punishment. Okay, this is it. Look, you can see how the angle of the faces doesn't quite match up with the head, and it just, ruins the whole thing. It ruins the whole thing. Not that there was anything else really going for this cover. Anyway, it feels like this guy is like waiting for the laugh track. Like, oops, sorry. I just chopped down the tree and it fell on the house. What's going on? What is going on? The age of innocence. Look at the faces again. It's such a botched Photoshop job. I would have rather just a black cover with no illustrations. The illustration is like taking from my experience of this book. Why does everyone look like mildly displeased? Like they're not happy to be here on this cover. And like, why is the woman on the side like severely underdressed compared to the other two characters? Get it together. It's like they're trying to avoid copyright infringement by like photoshopping faces onto costumes and like slightly changing things so it's not like trackable, just so they can like slip past the copyright police. I could do a better job than this. Why didn't hire me? Choose me. Love me. Pick me. I'll do it. I'll do it better for you. Okay, Tom Sawyer. This one, for me, things just aren't matching up. Again, those dastardly face proportions we just can't seem to get right. There's something wrong with this face. Like the features are too big for the face and they're too high, and it's really distracting. It's really distracting. And also, is he, you know, like, and what are they wearing? Once again, we're breaking out those costume box outfits. Slap them on there. Wives and daughters. Okay, this one is literally just a picture of Nina from the Vampire Diaries. I'm not even joking, with someone else's face photoshopped on it. I have the receipts. Look at this. This is copyright infringement on a published book. This book exists in real life. It's a physical book published by a real publishing company with this on the cover. That is literally copyright infringement. Again, the faces. I imagine this isn't the only one. Like, surely there's plenty of others that haven't been picked up on yet, where this company is literally ripping off other artists. Okay, Moll Flanders, excuse me, but how are you sitting on that seat backwards? That's not how it works. Are you okay? Are you stuck in the chair? Because it kind of looks like you might be. I don't know how you sit on a chair that way when the arm is supposed to be like there. Like, that's the end of the chair and you've like glitched yourself into it. So maybe she needs a hand, guys. Okay, finally, the last one we're gonna look at today is Middlemarch. There is no way in hell that you can convince me that this woman is sitting on that fence. She is floating. She's literally floating behind it. Once again, the costumes, they're not working for me. I don't think they're working for anyone. The guy is literally staring at her boobs. Like, look at the eye trace. What happened? Alrighty, that's all the horrible Wordsworth covers I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about these covers and them literally infringing copyright in some instances. Interesting, because this is a real publishing company with physical published books. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was a little bit of fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video soon. Bye.